Ayan po mga kabida, isang magandang oras sa lahat. Welcome po sa aking channel. Ito po, nagtutulakan na po. No? Ito hong DPWH at House of Representatives po mga kabida. Dito ho sa problema sa San Juanico Bridge. Kung saan po ay dami hong nagreklamo ho dito ng mga local chief executives. Diyan po Samar, Leyte, kung saan po apektado po ito mga kabida sa closure. Okay, mga kabida. Okay? Meron pong privilege speech ito hong si Congressman Richard Gomez po makabida kung saan po ay iginiit po niya na hindi ho ang DPWH ang may problema ho dito kundi ang kundi ang Kongreso po mga kabida. Kasi ho, hindi ho pinakinggan at binaliwala lang po ng Kongreso ito hong request ng DPWH napunduhan itong rehabilitation po mga kabida ng San Juanico Bridge. Eto, pakinggan muna natin itong si Congressman Richard Gomez at meron pong payag din itong si Congressman Jude Asidre po mga kabida na parehong taga Leyte pa rin mga kabida. Narito po.
Siguro, maganda rin Mr. Speaker, tignan natin sarili natin dito sa Kongreso. Bakit hindi natin napondohan yung nire-request nila?
Pagkasira ng San Juanico Bridge, matagal nang ipinagbigay alam ng DPWH. Ngunit hindi pinansin sa Kongreso ayon kay Congressman Richard Gomez.
I was once a part of the RDC 8 when I was mayor of Ormoc City. And on a yearly basis, all the problems na kinakailangan natin na ponduhan kung mayroong problema, ito ay laging tinitake up sa RDC. So yung mga regional offices, kung anong kailangan nila, inire-report po yun. I just feel bad that parang pinagbibintangan natin dito ngayon na mayroong neglect on DPWH. Because in the last RDC, Mr. Chair, Mr. Speaker, it was brought up that every year, DPWH will report kung ano yung kailangan ayusin sa atin. And also, andun lagi ang San Juanico Bridge. It is in the RDC report, if we will take a look at it, Mr. Speaker. So in this investigation that you want to happen, I don't know kung matutuloy pa to this coming week or pagpasok natin ng 20th Congress, they will tell you na every year, never sila nagka-remiss sa pag-report, sa pagsabi na ang San Juanico Bridge, kinakailangan ng i-retrofit, kailangan ng repair, kailangan ng annual maintenance. Siguro, maganda rin Mr. Speaker, tignan natin sarili natin dito sa Kongreso. Bakit hindi natin napondohan yung nire-request nila? Why I'm speaking here today is because yung problema ng San Juanico, that is 110 kilometers away from Ormoc City, nararamdaman din namin yan. Ngayon lang kami nagkakaroon ng pila ng truck sa loob ng Ormoc City. And when they stay in Ormoc City, we don't have ready restrooms for them. Saan sila nagdudumi? Sa tabi-tabi. It is also affecting the health and cleanliness of our city in Ormoc. So in this coming investigation, Congressman Asidre, please take note that the RDC report, every year, merong nire-report na merong pangangailangan ng DPWH with regards to maintenance, repair, and annual checkup of the San Juanico Bridge.
I would like to qualify the position of this representation. We have no arguments, and we agree that for the longest time we have been asking funding, even not only for the repair of the San Juanico Bridge, but including the construction of a second San Juanico Bridge, considering that we have already seen the wear and tear and the life of the structure itself. However, the position of this representation with regards to the privilege speech is about having to impose the restriction, the load restriction on the San Juanico Bridge without prior preparation and without prior notice to the concerned stakeholders. For the record, as I mentioned in my privilege speech, we are not against the rehabilitation. In fact, we welcome it. In fact, for the longest time, we've been asking for it. But the problem with the current situation is that the announcement was made on the same day the restriction took effect. And in that case, as the honorable colleague from Ormoc has mentioned, Congressman Gomez has mentioned, not everyone is ready to address the consequences with the changes in terms of alternative maritime routes, in terms of the adjustment in the traffic, and even, as mentioned earlier, even the sanitation and the other services needed for the truckers. I think it's important to qualify that our concern stems from this. Because as mentioned earlier by the Honorable Garin, this is a matter that did not happen overnight. This is something that could have been avoided. Preparations could have been made earlier. The moment DPWH felt that they needed to take in a consultant to make an structural integrity assessment of the bridge, should have started the need to draw contingency plans. It should have already beckoned DPWH to consider the worst scenario so that in case a situation would have been recommended that would warrant the restrictions on the bridge, then there would be a minimal disruption to the movements of goods and peoples as well as services from the islands of Leyte to Samar. We are one with the Honorable Gomez in saying that this has been a long concern of the region, having been part also of the Advisory Council of the Regional Development Council of the region. We've worked also closely in recommending funding for the second San Juanico Bridge. There is no question about that. Our concern for this matter is that this situation where we find ourselves in, or if there was little or there was not inadequate preparation given prior to the closure or the imposition of load restrictions on the San Juanico Bridge, could have been done better. And it's important that we put this in mind because it could happen somewhere else under similar, even worse circumstances. So it's important that before such decisions of such magnitude are taken, there could have been proper coordination with the different stakeholders.
Kung matutuloy ang investigation natin, we will have to ask the committee secretary to please prepare all the requests of DPWH with regards to San Juanico at the start of 19 Congress. Because as reported, every year, every budget year, nire-request nila yon. Baka kung sakaling hindi na ibigay yun, baka tayo nag-remiss. Baka nakalimutan lang natin. Baka hindi natin nakita na talagang kailangan palang ponduhan ang pagpapaayos ng San Juanico Bridge, Mr. Speaker. So, in part of his resolution, we ask that all records of requests coming from DPWH, ilabas po natin.
Ayun. Yun pala, mga kabida. Ang tagal na palang nag-submit ng request. Halos taon-taon na lang po, nag-submit ng request ito hong DPWH para ponduhan po ng Kongreso ito hong rehabilitation po ng San Juanico Bridge po, mga kabida. Kaso lang po hindi ho napansin. Hindi napansin o hindi ho pinansin? Yun yung tanong po dyan, mga kabida. Tapos yun, nagpatuhan na po ng sisi, kaso daw, itong DPWH, bigla ang nagpasara daw ng wala hong prior notice, itong San Juanico Bridge. Baka po sa assessment po ng DPWH, delikado na po, Hindi ho pwedeng patagalin pa po, mga kabida. Kasi nga yun nga matagal na po silang nag-request na dapat punduhan na po ito para maumpisahan na po itong trabaho po, tapos yun, ang nangyari po ngayon, parang sinisi pa po ng kamara ito hong DPWH dahil ho daw walang kaukulang mga study, tapos hindi daw mahaba yung preparations, mga kabida, parang ganun Tapos yun nga, tama yung sinabi po ni Congressman Gomez po, na kung talagang seryoso ito hong Kongreso, okay, para ho dito sa problema ho sa San Juanico Bridge, dapat pinunduhan na sana nila yon, Total, doon po sa request, sandun na po yung mga yung mga grounds po kung bakit gusto ho nilang i-rehabilitate ito hong San Juanico Bridge, na DPWH po, mga kabida. Tapos ngayon, nung biglaan hong naglabas po ng notice ito hong DPWH na ipasara po ito. Okay? Biglang umalma ito hong Kongreso po, itong House of Representatives po, mga kabida. Siguro, gaya na sinabi ko po kanina, baka po sa assessment po ng DPWH, sila yung may kakayahan po dyan Sa assessment po ng DPWH, baka po delikado na po, at hindi po pwedeng patagalin pa yan. Okay? Kung patagalin pa yan, hindi po i-close yan, baka may mangyari po, mga kabida. At hindi lang po minimal yung mangyayari, kundi baka mas malaki pa ang problema po natin na kakaharapin po, mga kabida. Okay? Kaya nga, siguro, yun yung napagdesisyonan po ng Department of Public Works and Highways, Kaya nga, yung sinabi po ni Congressman Gomez, kung maaga pa po, kung tinugunan ng sana ng Kongreso, itong kahilingan po ng DPWH, hindi sana magkaganito yung problema, mga kabida. Tagal na sana yung ni-rehabilitate. Kasi kailangan na po ng rehabilitation din Mantakin nyo, kailan pa po yan na tinayo yung San Juanico Bridge? I think 70s. Okay, panahon pa po yan ni Marcos Sr., mga kabida. Actually, project po yan, ni Imelda Marcos, mga kabida. Sa aking pagkakaalam po, So since ilang taon na po, dekada-dekada na po yan. So kailangan na po ng rehabilitation po, retrofitting, so on and so forth, para lang po ma-maintain yung integrity ho ng San Juanico Bridge po, mga kabida. Actually, sa nangyari po ngayon, nang nagsasuffer po dyan, itong mga LGUs, mga LGUs at saka itong mga constituents po ng mga LGUs, mga kabida. Okay? Sila yung nagsasuffer. Tama yung sinabi po ni Congressman Gomez. Sila mismo, layo. Mas malayo pa po. Ito hong Ormoc City, mga kabida. Pero apektado din sila. Yan po sa Ormoc. At wala ho silang kakayahan po para ho sa pagbigay ho ng mga tawag po dito, kulang yung kanila pong CRs, para i-accommodate ito hong mga tao, mga kabida, So, yun yung masaklap po dyan. Okay? Na parang nagsisihan na po itong dalawa, Sino ba talagang may problema dito? Ang DPWH o ito hong Kongreso po, mga kabida, Pero malinaw po dun sa sinabi po ni Congressman Gomez, na ang problema talaga ito hong Kongreso. Kasi ang tagal na po daw nag-request Halos taon-taon daw nagpadala ho ng request. Urgent pa. Okay? Pero hindi ho pinansin. Kaya nga nasabi ko po kanina, na itanong ko, hindi pinansin o hindi ho napansin? Parang ganun Okay? So, yun po, mga kabida. Sana maayos po ito, sa lalong madaling panahon. Pero I doubt kung ito po ay mabigyan po ng pondo para ho sa 19th Congress. Kasi patapos na po Ilang araw na lang po, mga kabida, magtapos na po itong 19th Congress, and most likely baka ito po ay gagawan po ng paraan po, mga kabida, sa 20th Congress, sa papasok na 20th Congress po. So para po sa inyo, ano po ang inyong tingin at pananaw ko dito, mga kabida? Please comment down. Sa mga hindi pa po subscriber sa akin channel, please subscribe. Just click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, click all para updated po kayo sa aking mga uploads, mga kabida.